Cool. So how do your characters sort of develop in the next series? Because obviously, like you're saying, you have...
As a couple, or?
Well, both as a couple and sort of individually.
I think Naomi's, I said before, last year she wasn't very, she thought she knew who she was, and the fact that Emily came into her life and made her question her sexuality, which is a huge part of who you are when you're that age, made her question herself. So because she wasn't very comfortable knowing who she was kind of aggressive and wouldn't let anyone in, was kind of just like a bit hard. Whereas this year she's in a happy relationship and she's accepted the fact that she's gay and she's just more comfortable with herself, so she's much more laid back.
They both seem much more kind of open and confident in themselves, rather than all trying to fight off these other random people saying stuff and having all these other issues. Everything's calmed down a bit and they're sort of able to be themselves.
I think they seem a lot more older than last year. Because in those years you do grow so quickly and you change. And I think both of them have really changed from last year. Emily's a lot more confident and
Emily in the first series, especially in the first few episodes, was like a wet blanket, a bit kind of, and even towards the end of the last series she was like nothing like the beginning. She was sort of ballsy and kind of like, I think, surprised even herself with sort of her kind of confidence towards all things Naomi. But this series she's not like that at all. She's like much more confident.
So does that feel more sort of liberating to play as an actor?
Yeah.
I liked all the lines that Naomi came out with in series here. I thought she was, I like her. I think she's cool. And I liked sort of playing someone that was that outwardly, I can't think of my words today. She just didn't care what people thought, and she just said whatever was on her mind, and that was really fun to play because I'm not like that at all. Whereas this year, it's not that
she cares what Emily thinks.
Yeah, she cares more about people, which is always nice.
Yeah. And how would you say the similarities are with your character, with yourself? Are you quite similar or quite different?
I probably, I'm like as emotional as she is. She's quite like all over the place, but I'm not that similar to her, am I? I'm not like...
She's like Naomi.
Yeah, a bit more like Naomi than Emily, really.
Yeah. I think you're quite much like Naomi.
Thanks.
It's a compliment. It's a big compliment.
So you're quite gutted that actually this is the last series that you'll be involved in?
It was really sad.
It's the
weird.
Last day.
It's like, because I'm going to miss playing Naomi, because you do see them as a real person. I know it sounds weird, but you do. And you have a very, this is going to sound so weird, you have a strong relationship with them. I know they're fictional, but you have to have that sort of feeling, because otherwise you won't be able to play them as a real person.
Yeah,
and it's just weird knowing you can't play them anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
So it feels sort of they die.
Yeah.
So you're gonna...
But they died happy.
So what are your aspirations as actresses? So now Skins is done and dusted.
Just to go on and get good.
Yeah, to keep
more
working,
work.
hopefully.
Yeah. And get better at what I do.
Yeah.
Cool, because I read that you were thinking maybe going to uni.
I've got to play for uni.
Oh, so you...
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work.
You still want to do the acting?
But I've stayed in London kind of for that reason, because there's no point going like to, I don't know, really far away, so I'd have to keep coming back to London for auditions and stuff, just be really expensive. So hopefully my agent seems to think I'd be able to juggle the two, but I don't know if
you will. Most people do.
Yeah, it'd be difficult though.
And finally, do you have any girl crushes?
I'm going to say Megan Fox and be really boring and typical.
So boring.
I know.
You were saying
but it's not
but
fair.
a few months ago about how much you hate her because
No, I don't hate her, I
nice
just
she
think
looks.
that's...
You're looking in the magazine calling her a bitch.
Yeah, because...
She looks so good.
Yeah. It's
She's
not
quite
fair.
fit. But you should.
But then I wouldn't say I fancy her, because I don't really fancy people unless I've had a conversation with them or I know them. And sometimes people's personality can just be so unattractive that you stop.
But surely you must see some people and go...
Yeah, Megan Fox. And who else?
I like Marilyn Monroe and Rita Hayworth. I thought they were amazing.
That's old school.
Yeah, man. And I also think Lady Gaga's
Oh my god,
really
Gwen
hot.
Really?
Yeah, have you not
Gwen-
seen her last video?
Yeah.
Video.
Do you not like it?
I wasn't over enthused, no.
Gwen Stefani though.
Oh yeah, well that's.
She's like not aged as well.
I know,
she was 32
No,
when
do you know
she
who
was
the
in No
most
Doubt.
the most beautiful woman in the world is? Natalie Vodanavia,
That
supermodel from Russia.
I'm not into supermodels.
I think she's
I don't find them
amazing.
attractive.
I think she's actually amazing. I think she's the most beautiful woman in the world.
On that note, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you.
I want to look like her. I want her figure, but not as tall.
Isn't
I'd
she
be
the
like
one
the
with
same
really
height as
massive
her.
eyebrows, really skinny, and just looks like a Russian doll?